It's a privilege to talk to Ryan about the fine-looking Chevrolet Corvette, the 2014 model. What's the specifications on this model, Ryan?
So what we're getting with the new Corvette is a perfect 50-50 power to weight ratio, because we actually put the transmission in the rear, the engine in the front. That forward engine is an LT1, and it's a 6.2 small block V8 engine. And with our performance package on it, which is the Z51, you can get on the standard package, that is going to give you up to 460 horsepower.
460 horsepower, actually.
And 460 pounds-feet of torque. That will go 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds.
Right, what a rotary getter we have here.
Yeah, and that's actually the same for the convertible as well, which is the first time we did the coupe to convertible with the same performance.
There's a lot of hype in the internet about the 2015 model that you're gonna implement some changes in the model. What are the changes that are gonna be in the 2015 model?
Right, so at Detroit we released the Z06, which is going to be the supercharged version. It's a different engine call sign, it's the LT4 engine. But basically with that supercharger, we're estimating 625 horsepower.
Is there a difference in this engine displacement between the 2014 aspirated and the supercharged engine?
As far as I can recall, it's the same size. It's just when you put that compressor on top, it's really going to charge up the power, which is how you get 625 for both the horse and the torque.
Okay. And what about the performance so far, if you have been able to do some road tests in this new model?
Well, I'm not a test driver. I have driven our coupe with the regular one. I've driven.
How does it feel?
Amazing. It's like floating on air.
What about when you're doing like curves in the countryside with it?
Well, we actually focused on lateral acceleration with the Corvette, and you can achieve up to its 1.03 Gs of lateral acceleration.
103.
So it's just an amazing vehicle for taking a corner. That's what we've always pride ourselves in. Horsepower is no good if you can't turn your car. So we want to really make sure that we're getting that beautiful track feel around every corner.
Ryan, comes the spring in 2014. Will we be able to see some of the 2015 models arriving to the dealerships after the spring?
I don't remember our exact release date. I think they're going to be a little later in the year, maybe the third quarter. But you'll see the Z06. It's a little noticeably different. It has a really cool look to it.
Is there a difference in the weight in these units, supercharged and this one that is normally aspirated?
There will be a weight difference, but I don't have the exact spec on me. I'd have to check to see what our exact weight.
We said on this model, the transmission, because of the power to weight ratio and the distribution is in the rear. Is this transmission similar to, let's say, a Turbo 400, or what they did with this configuration?
Well, with our transmission, we did a couple things. We first of all made it a 7-speed manual. The only other company to ever do that was Porsche. But our power to weight ratio is better than the Carrera and the Audi R8. And also in our new one, the Z06, we're keeping that 7-speed manual, but we're changing the automatic to an 8-speed.
Okay, and on those 7 speeds, the shift gears are in the steering?
Yeah, that's actually called active rev match. Okay. So when you switch gears, it's anticipating what's going to happen in the vehicle, and it makes it very smooth, so you feel like a professional driver without having to use the heel toe technique.
Ryan, thank you very much for your information on these models, and we are looking forward to see that 2015 supercharged Chevy Corvette in the dealerships.
Well, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Sure.
¿Cómo se siente, Hugo?
Oh, fabuloso. Tiene los controles de los cambios en la columna del guía. El modelo es especial para este año, tiene 7 velocidades y las puedes controlar fácilmente en el guía. El modelo tiene una distribución de peso y poder. Para poder lograrlo, establecieron la transmisión en la parte trasera del vehículo. La delantera tiene un motor aspirado. Para la temporada del 2015 el modelo será uno supercharged con aún más caballos de fuerza.